Hello, it's Thursday, November 30th, 2017. It's about 11:35. I'm at the corner of Davie and Thurlow in Vancouver. I've been thinking about Canadians a lot the last couple of days, and today I've been thinking about you nonstop. Um, I went up to Grouse Mountain on today's Wednesday. I went up there 2 days ago, Monday, and because I was hoping that north of the city limits of Vancouver, I would find the army outside of the major city limits. It was an in city. It was an urban-rural argument that was going through my mind. So as I got higher and higher up the mountain, I didn't find the army. I got to the top and I didn't find them. So that was I had to readjust my thinking because it's always been this north-south and higher and lower altitude thing. And now we've run out of everything. We don't have any more higher altitudes, literally we do, but for all intents and purposes, that's not going to go anywhere. Going to Lake Louise would have been a mistake. That's why I sensed something was wrong and I chose not to go. So that was in the process. The reason why they wanted another 4 days was not only to torture me here, but to get everything ready and move people in and get the stage going up in Lake Louise. So then the Grouse Mountain was the thing at the higher altitude. Let's see what happens there and once we get out of the city limits. So what we're left with is that there are no Canadians anywhere. What started off as me realizing in Niagara Falls, Ontario, and Timmins, Thunder Bay. No. What was that town? I've been over to so many places now. Sudbury. Those two towns told me that there was something seriously wrong, that it wasn't just Toronto. And so I thought that maybe if you got up to North Bay, then north of there you would be okay. And I realized that wasn't the case. And I thought if you go further west, you'll be okay. And I got to Winnipeg and I thought, oh no, they're here too. And then I went through Regina pretty quickly. I figured that Alberta was it. And I got to Alberta, Calgary, and Edmonton, and I thought, no, they're here too. And so I went up north. And I thought, okay, Yukon, that's really high up north. There's no way they got up there. So they're there too. And then I came to Vancouver, and now I realize that after going to Grouse Mountain, that you're not here anywhere. So I'm back up. The number is 35 million missing Canadians, not 10 as it started, but we're all the way up to 35. And then I think, how did you all get out of here so quickly? And so there's pieces that I still can't get together, and I wonder, are you in parts of the country I still haven't seen? But I now realize for me, I have to leave to stay alive. I had to flee Toronto to stay alive several times, and I had to flee Whitehorse, and now I have to flee Vancouver. So basically, Canada is not able to provide me with any safety or security anymore. I was born in Toronto, but now Canada is so hostile to me, I have to flee like a refugee that we heard about in World War II as the approaching German or whatever side you're on, Russian armies were heard in the distance. Grab a bag of your one bag of your belongings, all that you can carry, and get the hell out of there. And so that's what happened in my country, Canada, that I thought, if you're Canadian, you always took it for granted that you were safe, because no one would ever invade Canada with the United States right next door. That would be suicide. And I was just down the street, and there was this beautiful building, a post-war building, just a 4-story, maybe low-rise, but it just had a great feeling to it. And you were all gone. I could feel you. I have those moments where you're all gone. I can walk up to a house or an apartment building, and all of a sudden, I just get this flash. There's been no souls here for a long time. It's just, there's an odd quiet that you can hear, sometimes even just for a few seconds. But that few second glimpse lets you hear nothing and everything. And you hear the missing voices, the missing laughter, the missing openness, the missing good-naturedness of Canadians. And if you go without that, life